My article is on studying the market potential for specialty cultivars of sunflower cut flowers. It's a research article done by a survey with Helianthus annuus firecracker, which is a sunflower that is dwarf and red and gold. They're grown in greenhouses in a local environment with organic practices as well. The survey consisted of 4 different sections. It was environmental factors, which is when the consumer is taken into consideration the environmental effects that it would have purchasing this product. The second section was, would you buy this cultivar, this specialty flower, and how much would you be willing to pay for it? The third section was purchase habits with local and organic niches. How much they buy at the local farmers market, how much organic produce they buy at the stores, things of that nature. And the last section was just your basic demographics: gender, race, age, income. So there was 2 survey populations done. One was with local florists, and they had interviews that lasted between 10 and 15 minutes. There was a panel of experts, usually a horticulturist, agronomist, an ag business, and they did the interview in the middle to late season of the spring, and they used terms like local and organic to perceive how the florist would answer. They used a series of questions gathered and collected from older studies that they were comparing this survey to, and the people that had the positive attitudes were the ones that were kept in the study. They didn't really say anything about the negative people. Their attitudes towards the local and organic was that it's safer for the employees to handle, and that it was easier to get to market and faster because it was local and it didn't have far to travel. That all the flowers were harvested by hand, and they could stay in a vase between 16 and 18 days before they would die. And that's just with your local florist. So at the second survey population was the volunteers of customers at the local farmers market. And they took a survey that consisted of 32 questions that was divided up into those 4 sections. It showed that they were willing to pay a whole $1 more per stem, and it ended up that they would pay about $10 per bundle, and that they would pay a little over $1 for one flower. But with it being local, they would purchase it at a specialty price. The demographics showed that women were more apt to buy and purchase these flowers. Males didn't really have a response to this. Usually at wholesale, without it being specialty, a bundle runs about $7.50, and with this survey, $10 for 10 stems.